Hey everyone, what's up? This is Link with another tutorial. I haven't done one in a while. I know it's because I had to get new stuff for my computer, new bunch of stuff, had to get the programs again, and all that good stuff. Anyways, this tutorial is on Paint Tool Sci, or also known as Sci. What I'm going to be showing you is how to change the quick keys, how to change the name of your tools, and generally had to change up the layout for Sci. This isn't a watch me draw really well and watch me color and highlight and shade my drawing, because that's not really a tutorial. Anyways, let's go on to the tutorial phase. Okay, so for you guys, your layout will look like this. I'll show you how to change it in a little bit. For right now, actually your color range would only just be like that. To bring up a more advanced color range like this, you know, so you don't have to drag in a circle, you can just slide left, right, whatever color you want. All you have to do is hit this button up here, the very top. It's the third button over above your color, and it'll show up. The other buttons have different things. The first one is RGB mode, which if you're used to OA keyboards, you can use that. The last one is a black and white scale, so you can go as light or as dark as you'd like. But yeah, that's what I mainly use. Okay, so next I'm going to be showing you how to change up your quick keys for each of your tools, and even the names. Okay, so first things first, this is the pen tool that I generally use. If you're an anime artist, you're going to be using this too. All you have to do is double click, and right away a menu will pop up. You can change the name to, I'm going to say, for example's sake, A pen. A pen. Wow. Finger placement. Okay, so A pen, and I've already changed it to B. It used to be N, but now it's B. And you hit OK. It's gonna say something else is named that, and it tells you what it is. EA airbrush, which is another tool. Just hit OK. Okay, so you see it changed the name to A pen. And if I click on another tool and I hit B, it's going to switch it to that. See, it's blue. B switches back. Speaking of which, let's just keep it at pen. It's fine. Okay, so if you see that error, you're going to want to maybe see the airbrush is what has B already. So I can go ahead, highlight the B, and I'm going to change it to A for airbrush, and the select tool. But there it is. Leave it blank. There we go. So if something is named after that already, if you look after the error message at the bottom, it'll tell you the name of it. Okay. Next are the different dibs inside. These are just different brush tips for different things. You could pick whichever you want for your liking. Next is the size. If you notice in the middle of the screen about, wow, that's why I don't use my mouse, because I can't draw on it. About here, you'll notice as I go over, or here. Oh. Okay, delete. So anyways, if I go over the brush, you'll see a circle show up. That's showing you a preview of the size that you're changing it to. Small, large, you know, so you don't have to second guess what size you have. You know what size you have already. Okay. I'm not sure what minimum size does. Density is really great for different things you're doing. 100% would be if you're coloring. Let me show you about 75%. This is good for shading, as is about 50%. Good for different things. If you notice, if I just do one for each one line, you see the differences right away. Okay, and I usually go with about 20% for my shading. Or not my shading, my sketching. I'm not used at the deletes. Here, just Control Z. So if you're sketching, 25% is a fairly good. Let's get full size. It's good for sketching because it shows up really light, and then as you go over it, it gets darker. So yeah. Okay. So if you're like me and you're not used at the canvas on the right side, you can switch it up. All you have to do is go to Windows, excuse me, and you tell it what you want on the right or the left. Right now, all these two, the layer and the color plus brushes, are on the left. So say you set the Photoshop layout, you can move the layers to the right, and there you go. Now it's set up in the middle, your canvas is set up in the middle if you use it that way. Or if you use to everything on the left, then just go ahead and put everything else to the right and your canvas is on the left. Okay? That's all I'll be showing in this tutorial. YouTube is being really stupid and not saying my first one is really long, which it's only 8 minutes, so yeah. Anyways, if you would please comment, rate, subscribe, that would make me really happy, and I'll see you later.